Hi, I'm back for a new episode of our Minecraft Let's Play. And yeah, I don't have a big strategy when it comes to our house here yet, still, don't know. But what we're going to do is we're definitely going to set up more stone. Because we need that. Also, we're going to need a little bit more fence stuff. That was maybe a little bit too much, but who knows. So, fence, a lot of fences. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try our best to set up our area here as good and positively as possible. I'm not entirely sure about this area here, but I kind of would love to have a straight way. So like, let's say, yeah, that was smart. Because I mentioned before, I want to have 2 layers down, so I want to basically just have the wall around here and leading back to this place to have another level like here. So I have a little bit of space here and there, and we can go one level further down because I don't want to fill up all of this, to be honest. And I'm not entirely sure how to do this here. I mean, we can but that's something we will see in a moment, basically. Let's first continue here. So this is going to be an interesting build. I guess we're going to have a bridge over the river here to reach the other side at some point, because I personally think that's a nice idea. But for now, I'm not entirely sure where we're going to build it. So we will see and decide as soon as it's time to do so. So Bob. So now we're going to take all of this because we're going to need it anyway. This is also something we can get rid of easily. So, now, Bob. Okay, a little bit of adding here and there is always gonna happen. I mean, I try my best to remove as little as possible of the nature. I mentioned that before, but I want this to have the feeling of a city that was built here. So I don't. The thing is, if I don't remove anything at all, or if I don't try to make this area, yeah, let's say, fit the story here, it's going to be a little bit weird. So I try my best not to change too much about the area, but I still want it to be something realistic. So we're going to do an additional way down here, maybe. I'm not sure yet. The thing is, I want to build on multiple fronts at once. I'm going to have one, two, three blocks. So, and 1, 2, 3 blocks. So, the thing is, I want a small walk around here without having to build anything. It's just going to be like a way that connects this staircase to this one without you having to leave this level, if that makes sense. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this is basically going to be the boundary for this level. There's going to be a stairway down there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but that's not important for now. Because what is mainly important is to set this up that it looks like I'm imagining it, and I'm not good at hitting the block where I want to. So yeah, this is kinda how I want this. Yeah, something like that. As you might notice, I'm not 100% sure how to make everything happen yet, and that is mainly because I haven't thought about all the possible placings and changes I want to do to this area, because I'm still trying to stay a little bit open-minded, so I don't want to fully decide what's going to happen where. Because then it's just a personal thing, so I'm not sure that happens for every person who builds in Minecraft, but I know it happens to me a lot when I build. If I decide on certain buildings being at certain places, I have the issue that I usually end up needing just a little bit more space for the building, and then I have the issue that my boundaries do not work. So this time, or in general, I try to set up the boundaries first, and after that, I will try my best to look what buildings could be there and what buildings do I want to have there, and then work with the space I have. That's just something that usually works best for me. So I try to keep this, building tactic running for this build. I mean, the fact that I decided to basically build an entire city is also just something massive. And I'm aware of that. We need dirt. We definitely need dirt. But we can get some, because we don't need this. This. So we're going to level everything to this place here. Which means, so that's going to be like this. So, yeah. I mean, also my habit of trying to make everything perfect will come. Not perfect. I mean, okay. I try to make things as good as possible. Let's call it that. So I have this habit of filling these spots in between, and I'm going to do this here as well, because I don't like open spaces that might spawn monsters. Not because I necessarily have something against mobs spawning in. It's more like that I prefer to have the control where mods are going to spawn. You know? So I'm going to fill this, which means I'm going to need way more resources than I would like to do that, because the easiest thing would just to ignore it, but I can't. I just can't. It's just who I am, you know. So I'm going to build a staircase down here, and I'm going to do the same birch tree thing, because I personally think it's yeah, okay, that's good. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm doing the same birch tree thing because I personally think it's a nice optical thing, and it fits the build I want to have, if that makes sense. It's just, okay, I decided to have this in my city, in my build, and I want to, yeah, as I said, I want this to feel like a city that was constructed on purpose. Like, try to imagine, okay, we have a couple of places in here. We have the trading city near the ocean that Snow is building. I mean, there's no official story. I'm just trying to make one up, and this is not necessarily going to be the story of this place at all, or of these lands. It's like we have a trading place, so a city that is further away. In our case, it's the city Snow is building, And we have some ore mines here. That's basically the story I'm going with. We have some ore mines. We have a gold mine. So our city is going to be decently wealthy. At least that's what I want for it. This city in its story was planned to be here because of its at a nice and beneficial location. That's how I see it and how I wanted to see it. And it was constructed on purpose the way it looks like. So I don't want this feeling of something you have in European cities a lot. I can't really speak for American cities because I haven't been in many of them. I mean, I've been in New York, and that's mainly it. So I can't speak for American city design, less so for city design in countries I've never been in. So in Europe we often have these cities that kind of they look like scrambled together because there are buildings from that are left over from other time periods. Also, there are just buildings and you can also just see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inwards, 1 too long. Okay. Another thing you can easily see with the cities in Europe is you can see where they grew and went bigger. So you can basically always see where the older parts of the city are. Oh my god. My brain is not working so good today. So you can see how the city grew and how they added in okay, now we're going to add a new branch for the industry or something like that, because they just expanded the city without necessarily reorganizing everything, because honestly there was not necessarily a reason to do so. They just built buildings where there was space, because that's not a bad course of action, you know? If you need a factory and there's some space, just put it there. Yeah, I mean, nowadays if you construct a city, you're more like, okay, there's going to be a district for whoops, that's too much. It's more like going to be, okay, we have a district for that, which I totally understand and makes a lot of sense from a construction perspective, because you organize your city way more that way. Also, it's kind of nice from a living perspective that you don't have to live next to the nail factory. So I want to use a couple of more modern approaches in my city planning. But yeah, here in Germany, we often have in the middle of the down, like living space and living buildings people live in that are like 100 years old or even older, because they're left over from that time period, which is amazing to look at. But to me, for someone who kinda seeks out some order in my perception and in the way I look at things, it always seems odd. You have not this calming. Okay, probably. Oh, okay. Now we have diamond, so I'm not too keen on checking my key bindings. The thing is, I played some one block again lately in order to continue that series, and I finally managed to grow big spruce trees, and I found out what the issue was. In order for 2x2 spruce trees to grow, that the 8 blocks around the saplings have to be air. I did not know that, and I had my torches there because that was part of my building style. So I could not grow these bigger trees because of that. It's a simple little detail, but because of the fact that I had some torches there, I was not able to have the trees I wanted to have, and trading with the villagers was, let's say, tedious. And the reason why I just mentioned this is every time I switch between this modded version of Minecraft I'm playing right now and Minecraft 1.15, so the version the one block skyblock works in, is every time I switch, for some reason the Minecraft client resets the key bindings, which is not nice to say the least. So yeah, so it's simply possible that some of the keys got messed up again when I switched between the two versions. But since we're not chopping down massively big trees and we're having a diamond axe now, I'm not too worried about that right now. I mean, if I try to chop these down and the timber mod is not working, I would be, yeah, a little bit annoyed. But like this, everything's fine. Let's eat a bread. And yeah, let's take a small look. I mean, this slowly takes some yeah, it gets somewhere. I'm also decided to use half slabs of this block for my roads, because I personally think inside my city that would look extremely nice. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I have to try this. but I feel like, I mean, maybe it looks too massive if it's too close to the walls. Yeah, I get you guys. Everything's fine. So we have to just give it a try, and we will see whether or not I like it or not. And yeah, I'm also decided to rebuild the building here because I feel like. So yeah, I thought we can make the official roads like this. Okay, I don't like it already. Okay. No, I'm going to use half slabs for the road. Maybe I'm using sandstone like I did in my other build, in my ocean build for the roads, because that would be light and nice. Yeah, maybe I'm going to use sandstone. Maybe then I'm not going to switch the things here, but yeah, okay. This just looks a little bit too heavy, and yeah, that's not what I'm aiming for. So, but yeah, yeah, as I said, this is a little bit too heavy, so I'm not going to do it. So I need another strategy slash system for, yeah, this, but I will find something for sure. So, are there... Okay, there are places I can tear down there. So, how do I do that? The thing is, I don't want to go down there now because of the a patrol, because I don't want to deal with them. So, yeah. But I don't think they're going to go away. Maybe I can trick them in shooting one another. Whoop. I mean, I can kill this one without having to worry, but I kind of have to let them shoot one another, because I can't shoot a guy who has this. Damn it, I fell in. Yeah. Come on. Thank you. Because I don't want to have the debuff. Because I don't want to accidentally trigger a raid just because I decided to visit another player's base or something like that, because everyone has their villages set up already, so yeah, I don't want to harm slash destroy that in any way, shape or form, so this might end up nice. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot of things done. We sorted out something. We planned another level. Got this thing here. So stuff looks like it's supposed to slowly, and that's what I like. And we're going to finish this, yeah, over time. I mean, it's going to take a couple of dozen episodes to finish this, but I like it and I have fun right now, and that is what is important. Let's eat another bread, and yeah, we see each other next time. Bye bye.